Imagine finding a breakthrough marketing technique which generates $233 or $384 or even $855 a day. Imagine making those kind of sums in just 20 minutes a day. And imagine doing that without having to spend a dime. The last couple of years have put the heat on our finances. Even now, many jobs are under real pressure. Finding a way to supplement the daily income would take the heat off almost anyone with a day job. You must have heard of so many people making a full-time living from the internet, but is it really achievable for you right now? Well, the internet's a massive arena. Every day, hundreds of millions of transactions take place, and there's a wealth of potential for those who know the inside tricks. But for those who don't know where to look, it can be downright brutal. But back to our question, is it within your reach? Whether you've tried to make an online income before or not, I'm here to tell you that it's totally possible. All you need to do is watch this video very closely for the next few minutes and we'll show you the quickest and most painless route there. My name's Mike Wright and I've been working on a secret project with Imran S. After years of frustration, this breakthrough venture has transformed our lives and as of today, the secret's out. You may already know that there's a ton of information out there on how to make money online. Whether it's an ebook, a CD or a webinar, the net's totally saturated. Unless you get really lucky, you could spend years and a ton of cash before you find anything mediocre, let alone brilliant. And that's assuming you haven't given up or run out of money before then. It's by no means a sure thing. Each week seems to herald the arrival of a new guru or a new product from the same old names. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but most of what we see is the same old stuff. It's just being churned out with a new name. Sure, there are a few decent products out there, but how do you go about finding them? If you're in a full-time job with a family to look after, how do you go about separating the good from the bad and the downright ugly? And without burning a hole in your pocket. Let's say you come across something exciting, a new product from one of those so-called gurus. It's the next big thing and it's going to make you filthy rich in no time at all. A week later, suddenly the system's not quite as simple as they made out, or the techniques don't work quite as the track record claimed. Then your first attempt loses money. You panic. You try again and again, and then once more, but all you get are failures. Now you don't know where to turn or what to do. You end up nursing a huge loss and yet more frustration. All you want is something that works. Some of you may already have spent hundreds, even thousands of dollars on get-rich-quick products. By the end of the year, you might have wasted another couple of $100s on useless ebooks, and you already know that you probably won't make a single cent back. We know what that feels like. We've been there and we've seen it all. We've tried it all. Pay-per-click, SEO, MLM, blogging, AdWords, eZine ads, free ads, eBay. You get the picture. Those were crushing times. Sadly, we still see people making the same mistakes. I'm not going to tell you that our method's some kind of lottery ticket. Believe me when I say there's no such thing as instant, effortless online profit. We've been around long enough to know that. But here's what you need to understand. You can succeed in making a good living online. You can kiss the day job and the alarm clock goodbye further down the line. It's not as hard as you think. You just need the right knowledge and the right tools. Okay, so I've just told you that you can change your life through online profiteering. Great. Wonderful. But I hope you're asking yourself one very sensible question. What gives me the right to stand here telling you that you're going to make a great income online? You might be surprised to hear that up until a few years ago, I didn't know what a web browser was. I'd never even bought anything online, never mind making money on the net. I didn't trust the internet, and I'd do anything I could to avoid getting caught up in it. No, I was a snail mail phone call kind of guy. Even now I don't consider myself to be a guru or some kind of genius. When I first tried my hand at making money online, I struggled. There were so many times when I was close to giving it all up and going back to my mind-numbing day job. My breakthrough came when I discovered Twitter. I became addicted to it instantly. A couple of months later, through a mutual friend, I met Imran. He's also a Twitter nut and, like me, a full-time affiliate marketer. If there's even one person watching this video who hasn't heard of Twitter, I'd be shocked. With a growth rate of over 1,300%, you'd have to be living in a cave. If you've heard of it, but not tried it before, let me quickly fill you in. Twitter's a free service that allows its users to send and read messages known as tweets. A tweet has to be short, no more than 140 characters, and you can send them to people who choose to follow your updates. Twitter's known as a social networking service, but we prefer to call it an information network. If you have interesting info, people are going to want to subscribe to your updates and find out more. The most important thing to take on board is that Twitter is free and sending a tweet is easy. For years, we've racked up costs on Google AdWords, Google AdSense and websites. We fell for that old saying, you've got to spend money to make money. It's simply not true. If you've used any of these methods, you've probably noticed that they're getting more and more expensive. Actually, any paid advertising method is getting expensive, even Yahoo and MSN. Those marketers who continue to use them are frittering away their hard-earned cash in seconds. It's a dog-eat-dog environment, and it's so saturated that it's hard to make anything at all anymore. I'm sorry if you use these methods, but you need to understand this. Costs are high. The market is saturated. The only pockets you're lining are those of the corporate fat cats. With Twitter, we've found ways to get huge volumes of 100% free and targeted traffic. By traffic, I mean anyone who's browsing the net. We can use that traffic for the purposes of affiliate marketing. I mentioned affiliate marketing a minute ago. If it's not familiar to you, it's really easy to understand. Somebody else does all the hard work to create a product. You promote that product by sending people to the product sales page through what's called your affiliate link. When somebody clicks your link and ends up buying the product, you get a commission for referring the sale. It's one of the best internet business models out there. You don't have to waste time and money creating your own product. Pretty much every company on the planet, from Sony to Sanyo, from Microsoft to Motorola, has an affiliate program of some kind. All you have to do is hop on board. Affiliate marketing is so profitable because of the sheer level of commission you can make on each sale. You can often make an amazing 75% of the product price, even when the product is sold for thousands of dollars. One of the biggest online marketplaces out there is ClickBank. In case you didn't know, more than 12,000 vendors sell digital products on ClickBank. Over 100,000 affiliate marketers are registered with them. In fact, ClickBank makes a sale somewhere in the world every 3 seconds. So where is this going? Well, ClickBank and Twitter are two of the hottest trends out there as far as making online profit goes. We focused on combining the amazing potential of both. If you watched the first video, you'll know that we've been working undercover with Chris X. And when we say working, we mean that he's been following our methods. This is a man with 5 ClickBank #1 best-selling products to his name. He's made literally millions of dollars from his own methods. Recently, he launched another monster product, Affiliate X. One thing Chris hadn't yet got his teeth into was Twitter. The problem with most of the gurus out there is that they're stuck in their comfort zone. They're reluctant to try out the new methods. Stuck tight to their past success, they suck people into their old school techniques and it just doesn't work. This is where Chris X is different. He found out about our success using Twitter and invited us over for a meeting. When you've got the attention of a multi-million-dollar internet marketer, you know you're onto something special. When I talk about our success, I don't want you to think I'm just talking big. I want to prove to you in hard figures the kind of success that our methods have been pulling in. And there's a reason for this. To prove that if we can do it, you too can make a successful online income. So, here are a series of accounts showing our income from ClickBank over the last few months. Watch how that income continues to grow.